Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office and I'm looking out my window right by my desk at kind of a cloudy sky, and there we go, you can hear some thunder. There's a storm system sort of swirling around us, but so far we're not getting any rain. And it is a Saturday afternoon, and I have been working on setting up something new here in my office that I want to share with you. So stay tuned. We'll take a look at this new notebook in just a moment, and welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I appreciate you joining me today. Besides the thunder, you may hear some traffic noise. I actually live in wine country in the Midwest, and several of the wineries near my house are closing down for the day, and so everyone's heading home from the winery, so there's a little bit of traffic. Anyway, I have here a Jane's Agenda cover. This actually came in the April subscription box from Jane's Agenda, and I've used it to create something new for myself. This is going to be my long-term storage notebook, and I got this idea from the Organized Money. So I will link her video below that she put out just a few weeks ago that she kind of talked about her long-term notebook. And it's a concept that I've kind of known about for a while, but I just finally decided I think I need one in my life. And so because I have such a lovely stash now of my Discbound planning supplies because of the Jane's Agenda Deluxe subscription boxes that I've been getting, I thought, okay, I'm going to take a fun cover, and I had some discs on hand. And what I'll be using this long-term storage notebook for is anything that I want to keep more than just a couple of months. So my planner that I carry around with me houses the current month, and then a little bit of planning pages and some notes and projects and information like that that I'm currently working on. But things like maybe my routines that are just sort of a long-term thing I want to reference from time to time. I also have some of the upcoming months for my planner pages for my Jane's Agenda planner in here. So I'm just going to flip through and kind of talk about some of the things I've added. I don't have a whole lot in here yet, but just knowing now that I have this place to put it is already giving me some ideas of more things that I want to house in here. And I think it'll just be really nice that there's probably going to be some things in my planner right now that I could take out and house in here because I don't really use them all that often. So to start out with, my concept was to put calendar related things at the front. So I have this tip-in monthly open dated calendar set, and this is basically like a perpetual calendar. So I want to go through and add all of our family birthdays to this calendar just to have them easy to reference, but I don't necessarily need to keep all of these inserts in my planner with me every month. It'll just be something that I can look through here when I'm setting up for a new month and make sure I'm getting any family birthdays added. Then I just have a list page, and this was one that I was using, I think in the month of March. And then because of kind of how I'm using my planner pages, I didn't need the back yet, but I thought, well, this will be something nice just to have here. So that way I'll have the back side if I ever need another quad list page like this, I can use that. Or if I just want to pick back up and start using this page again, I can. Then I have my divider tabs for July through December. And I did go ahead and put in my monthly planner pages that I've already set out from my Jane's Agenda collection. So these are going to be my pre-dated, just the monthly spread, and I've already got a few correspondence notes in there. So just having this ready to go, I think will feel like I have a little bit more of a plan. And if I come across things that I want to make sure I'm putting in my planner once that month rolls around, now I know where those inserts are. Because I had these inserts in a stack, and then I was getting them mixed up with other inserts I had in a stack. So it feels good just to have all of these set aside in here now. And then I got I think they might still be in the shop in Jane's Agenda. I'm not 100% sure, but there was this clear divider set. So it's 12 divider tabs. And I just put all 12 of them in here. And my plan is that these can just be different sections in my long-term notebook as I go through and add more things to it. The next couple of tabs that I've started here. One is for my used budget pages. So I'm not going to turn and show you that information, but the first tab has the used budget pages that I've been using so far this year. And then the second tab, which I can jump ahead a little bit. So the second tab, I have my monthly planner page sets. So I got another set that's my monthly planner pages for my budget. So those are all in here, again, ready to go. So this set of monthly spreads I just use for tracking our income and our expenses. And I just liked having the lined big monthly calendar to be able to lay all that out. And that way I can also use it to color code when I'm doing my paycheck budget. So then after that, I don't have anything else in here yet, but the next thing that I want to work on is to have some of my routines in here. And these will be things like setting up my planner for a new month or doing some of my quarterly planning, basically things that are routines that I don't need to access every day in my planner. It'll just be nice that I can turn to this routine section and have these right here ready to go. And the other thing I liked is that then I can have this separate notebook that's just sitting alongside my planner on my desk. So I'm not having to flip back and forth within my planner. When I'm working on setting up for a new month, I can just kind of have my routines checklist off to the side and then work on my planner in the main part of my desk. So that is what is in my long-term storage notebook so far. And I'd love to know if you have a similar system set up where you kind of have some things that you just collect and keep in your office or in your desk, and then other things that travel with you and are your everyday planner or your catch-all planner. And let me know if you have some ideas of things you would put in a notebook like this. What would you be collecting in your long-term storage notebook that wouldn't necessarily go in your planner, because it's fun to kind of brainstorm together and think about what would be good to add to this. And other than that, thanks so much for joining me. I always appreciate you being here today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below. I will be back on Tuesday for another Tiny Tidy Tuesday video to declutter another box from my basement. And of course, Friday will be my beautifully organized in 52 weeks video, and we'll be doing the final little project in the living room. So come back and join me for that. Thanks again. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.